Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. In this video we will implement how to pass data from screen A to screen B in Jetpack Compose. So you can find the initial code for this video from the video description below. So here is the initial code. So first we need to make sure that we have these dependencies which are required for the navigation. The first one is navigation dash compose, and the second one is Kotlin X dash serialization dash JSON. And after adding these dependencies, sync the project. And right now we have the routes in our this routes class. So in this we want to pass let's say user ID to screen B. So for that we make this as data class, and here define the user ID and type is integer. And in the screen A, when we are navigating to this screen B, here is the button action, and in that we create the route object routes.screenB and pass the user ID, set the user ID, let's say 20, and pass the route in this function. And now we are passing this user ID to this function, and this function will be called on the main activity. Here this lambda expression will be triggered, and the route will be passed to this navigate method, which is coming from the navigation controller. So how we can access that parameter in the screen B? So for that, first we obviously we will need that parameter in our view model to perform some further network or other operations to fetch the data to present that on the UI. So here we create the view model for this screen B view model, extend it from view model, press Alt Enter, and in the so here we create the init block, and here we have two approaches to access the data. So I will write comment for each approach. Okay, and to access the data we have a built-in class which coming from the Android and which can be injected in this view model constructor. So we will private val saved state handle. So this will be automatically injected whenever the view model instance will be created, and we can access the data through this save state handle. So here we create a variable user ID saved state handle dot get. We are expecting integer type value, and the key is user ID. So we will pin that in the logs. User ID. Okay, and also declare this define this log tag. Okay, and now we need to pass the instance to this screen B of the view model instance to this composable. So for that, here we will define the parameter view model screen B view model, and use the view model method, which will be coming from this compose view model dependency. So now at this point we will run the app and verify that we are getting the user ID in our logs. So opening the logs, and in logs we provide this tag in here, clear it, and run the app. Okay, so our app is up and running. So if we tap on this next button, then we are navigated to screen B, and we are seeing the user ID 20 in our logs, that we are successfully getting the navigation arguments in the view model. So let's move to the approach 2. So the approach 2 need comes in when we have, let's say, multiple navigation arguments. Right now we have user ID only. Suppose we have 4 different arguments which we need to access here. So in that case, we write 4 lines of code to get those values and store in the variables and then use that data. So we can minimize that with this approach too. So in approach 2, we have some extension function which will be coming from this save state handle. So to access that extension function, we need to add this dependency in our project, which is navigation-runtime-ktx. So in our build.gradle, here we paste the dependency and sync the project. And in our ScreenB view model, here we will comment this part from here and create a variable here named as params. So saved state handle. So our syncing process has been successfully completed. So now we can access that extension function to route. And in that we tell what route object we are expecting. So we are expecting a ScreenB route. And now we can, let's say, copy this log line here and params dot userId. So all of the properties or data members of this class will be accessible here because we are getting the instance of ScreenB. So in this way, we have all the parameters in a single instance which are easy to access and use in our logic. So if we run the app, so let's run the app and verify this part. Okay, so our app is up and running. So if I tap on this next button, and we are seeing this user ID in 20 in our logs. So this is how we can pass the data from screen A to screen B during navigation in Jetpack Compose. So I hope this would be a meaningful information for you. If you have any query, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye.